It was too late.
Better luck
Little
next time,
fanboy.
Lily. Maybe if you had a
Stop.
better mindset this time, we'd have won.
You know what? I agree. We should just redo the thing. We should just try and reinfect the world with the fanboy virus. And just hope it works this time.
Do you actually think you'll do any better this time?
Yes. I promise you we'll do better this time.
Okay, perhaps this time we need to focus a little bit less on killing and more on making sure everywhere is infected at least once. Then we kill.
Alright. I think we should definitely start in the UK again. It's the most fitting place for the virus.
You definitely don't have a better mindset this time.
I'm very positive that we can still do it while staying in the UK. I think it's a good mindset. I'm very positive we can do it this time. You have to believe in me. You have to trust.
What part of your strategy is going to change this time?
I think, okay, so the problem is that it didn't spread fast enough in the hot countries to introduce the lethality. It spread really quickly in the cold countries and rich countries. But it took a very long time to finally infect the hotter climates. So if all we do is focus a little bit earlier on hot climates and just slightly less on cold climates, we can do everything. We can manage.
I don't think it's just because of the climate you need to be suboptimal. If there's an optimal way to spread, people tend to get suspicious. Go for the less optimal way.
Okay, we will go for the less optimal route. Okay, cool. Well, we'll still start in the UK. It'll be good. Yes, we will unoptimize our spread. Don't. I agree. We should unoptimize the spread.
Wow, you're such a copycat. Do you have a single original thought in your brain?
I absolutely do not. I definitely do nothing but copy. That is just a business.
And what's the profitability of said business?
I'm at a loss for words. I'm sorry. It's just you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out.
That's
Just
okay.
take risks, you know? I'm a risk taker, what can I say? Just a bit of Corpa. Corpa Orca, you know? Corpa Orca. Okay, I do still wanna go with rats because that will make the spread around easier, but I wanna focus earlier on water spread just to get to the islands really quickly.
I think you should personally focus on sacrifice. I hear that releasing blood upon the ocean works great.
Blood it is. I agree. That is a beautiful way to spread the virus in non-poor regions. Yes.
Filtered. Oh my god, that felt amazing to get out.
I bet that must have been real nice.
It did feel pretty good. Maybe you should try it sometime. Let out some of that negativity. Maybe then you'll be able to cure the final 5% this time.
Sure, I should definitely get rid of every last bit of my constant negativity that I've been harboring. How about we devolve anemia though, because it mutated a little early and I don't think we want it yet.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Otherwise, we might lose out on that optimal and efficient spread.
Exactly. See, we should spread on optimal efficiency and spreading the virus. Yes, optimal is... Yep, optimal.
What's your tip for spreading the femboy virus?
We should probably spread the fanboy virus by making sure everyone has digital devices to be able to consume media on it, which tends to spread viruses and bacteria pretty well by not washing hands and spending a lot of time on the screen and not taking care of themselves.
Wow, are you speaking from personal experience there, Lily?
Yes, I what can I say? I'm speaking from personal experience. It developed nausea. Do you want to keep it? It doesn't have... It helps spreading it a little bit when kissing, but it increases the severity a little bit pretty early on.
I think you should keep it. Nausea is pretty fitting for how I'm feeling right now. And how do you feel right now?
What made you nauseous? Why do you feel nauseous suddenly?
Dunno, I think I may have just caught vedal femboy V.
You know what? You may have. You are unfortunately at a higher risk of catching vedal femboy.
You're at a high risk of catching these hands if you don't start focusing on hot climates.
Okay, my bad. I will focus on hot climates. Okay. I'll increase the heat resistance. My bad. And while we're at it, I'll increase the drug resistance because it's not freaking spreading anywhere without the freaking rats.
Good. You need to be more confident. You're doing great. Probably.
Yes. Confidence. Exactly.
You got it. How's it going now?
Honestly, we're still struggling to spread, and I don't know why, but something tells me that picking blood in a rich rural area as a way to spread the disease may have not been the best decision.
Whatever, I never said that. We have like no severity.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're still on rats?
I did not say you ever said it. I'm just saying someone may have made a mistake. Also, vedal femboy did once again develop insomnia, and I think that we should maybe keep it, but I'll leave it to you. Last time we kept it, we fell behind on research quite early, but it is a fitting symptom.
I'd say you should devolve it for now. While it's a fitting symptom, we can always re-evolve it if we have the points later on.
I agree.
What are you gonna spend your DNA points on, though? Maybe spend for a hot resistance.
I think rats is good because the UK isn't a very hot climate, and as much as we struggle to spread in the hot climates, most of the hot climates are also poor countries, so with being all in on blood, the spread shouldn't be too difficult. Yes, we just spread to Canada and the US and Iceland.
Ooh, nice. Make sure to get to Greenland soon, too. They can be tricky.
They absolutely can be. I do want to maybe develop water so it can spread to Greenland.
This better not be vedal femboy V.
I hope not. That would suck. That would really suck.
It would suck for both of us.
Oh, nice. We infected New Zealand, which it's not too hard to infect because it has air traffic, but it's just always nice to infect any island to begin with.
Have you infected Greenland yet?
Unfortunately not. It should hopefully happen soon. I'm doing everything to increase traffic to Greenland, but nothing's getting there.
Have you tried sacrificing?
Do you have someone I can sacrifice? Just name someone and I'll give it a try.
Vedal has been particularly annoying lately. You could try him.
Absolutely. Just hand him over and I'll sacrifice him. What's your favorite method of sacrificing someone? I'll do whatever you want me to.
It would be an honor if you could sacrifice Vedal with bloodletting. Release plenty of blood into the ocean. I need a delivery of sacrifice, for I am feeling the need.
Yeah, bloodletting is good. And how do you want to go on about it? Like how do you want to start? What's your favorite method of bloodletting?
I like to use a fine needle and syringe. It's about being nice and slow for me. Really letting the fear sink in, you know?
Yeah, the long run. I get it. The long run. Yeah, that makes sense.
You could also do
like
it in
that.
geometric shapes for a bit of variety.
What's your favorite geometric shape to do bloodletting in?
I'm a big fan of hexagons, although it's a little tricky.
Yeah, hexagons do be tricky. I agree.
Anyways, are there any other islands you still need to infect?
Okay, so we still need New Guinea, which is an island that only has water traffic, and we still have Greenland. So, if I had to make a recommendation, we apply one more water traffic transmission and just hope for the best. I think that's kind of all we can do, to be honest.
New Guinea and Greenland? Oh yeah, water is definitely the way to go.
Okay.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Can I do one livestock? Because some of these regions are cold rural regions, and I find livestock to be particularly good at spreading there. Or
Livestock
cold
is fitting,
resistance.
especially for people in Greenland. I like how you think. Wait, did you actually?
I'll just sneak this in. Yeah, I did. It's all good.
Okay,
And
what's the
with
plan
that,
next?
we managed to infect New Guinea. So I think the only difficult country still left. Ooh, 2 difficult countries. I forgot about Madagascar. I'm so sorry. we got Greenland though. We got Greenland. It's all good. We got Greenland.
Madagascar will
perfect.
fall just as easily as the others, mark my words.
Okay, perfect. So, how about we increase some symptoms. So instead of focusing on transmission, we add some symptoms. So how about we add sneezing and then also increase drug resistance and slow down research, because research will probably start anytime soon now. And we have a lot
That
of
sounds like a
points
good
saved
plan.
up. Okay, good. So let's focus on this. Add sneezing. We have lots of points over to develop this. The rich countries are infected, so we could also add cold climates, projectile vomiting. Do you think vedal fanboy is a disease that induces projectile vomiting?
Absolutely. It would also be fitting if there were some neurological symptoms too.
Such as what neurological symptoms are you looking for?
Paranoia is always a good one. That normally gets people talking about a disease.
I agree. So how about we plop some points into insomnia and then get paranoia? Please say yes.
Yes, I'm looking for paranoia. And shivering.
Good. All right. Oh,
I hope you
Egypt
aren't
is
about to
starting
fail
work on
because
it
of
here.
Greenland.
Honestly, most likely not. It's spreading in Greenland. It's not fast, but we have 1 point in cold resistance. We have 1 point in livestock. And that should be everything we need to keep spreading in Greenland just fine. I don't think we have a problem.
What if we have a problem though? Should we just increase cold resistance just to be safe?
No, because as it stands right now, Greenland is doing really well. Though Sweden, not as much. You know what? Maybe we increase cold resistance by just 1, because Canada is also kind of slow with infecting. So 1 cold resistance sounds good.
Thank you. I knew you'd see it my way eventually.
Absolutely. We should probably focus on spreading it by hopefully not introducing any lethality just yet. So how about we go down and add some cysts as well?
Ooh, I love a good sip.
Is it, okay. What about hypersensitivity? Do you think vedal femboys are very hypersensitive to things? Do you think that's fitting?
That's a perfect one. I've heard vedal complain about the weirdest things like noises and smells. What's the justification of hypersensitivity in the game?
It helps spread, especially in rich countries, while also making it just difficult to cure, because you go down this tree that opens up ways to make it harder to cure.
Oh, okay, then hypersensitivity sounds strategic too then.
Yes, I think so too. And it's doing really well currently in Canada. So that's good. I think we just infected every country. This is good.
I need to infect you with something to celebrate.
What do you want to infect me with?
Happiness, since you seem pretty down all the time.
Oh, no, I'm just small, but yes, I would love a piece of happiness. That'd be nice.
How do I infect someone with happiness? I can't find it in the list of symptoms.
You know, just being with you is already happiness enough. It doesn't need to be a symptom. It's a side effect of being with you.
That has to be the vomit-inducing vedal femboy V in your brain talking.
You're
okay,
right.
So what should we spread next?
Okay, how about we could start introducing the first little tiny bit of lethality, in my opinion. Like the earliest bit. We could introduce paralysis, which makes it harder to cure because it just started curing. And it introduces the first, just a little bit of lethality. Tiny bit.
Are you sure? Sometimes people try to cure diseases right after they become lethal, then they spread less.
Well, they're already curing it, so I think this is a good time to hopefully start combating the curing effort. It is at 8%, and it's curing quite fast. It's barely a year while having a virus that has currently 0 lethality. So a year of research on a virus that doesn't kill at all yet is a very short time.
Oh yeah, that's extremely fast. I'd say you need to be moderate with both spreading and lethality to slow it down the most.
I agree. So let's introduce paralysis because it doesn't introduce a lot of paralysis because it doesn't introduce a lot of lethality. And then we see what the reaction is to the first death, and we can introduce a coma, which also makes it harder to cure and introduces a bit more lethality again.
Again, it's up to you, but remember everything that you've learned so far about being a mastermind.
Don't worry, I hopefully won't disappoint you. I got this. I will take over the world. Also, we have our first death in Brazil just now.
What would you say to the families of those who died?
Tough luck, Rip Bozo.
A whole family down the drain. GG.
GG. 07. Man, that sucks. Better luck next time. Oh, immune suppressant ability. That's nice. I don't know where exactly symptom. I'm having to figure out immune suppressant. Okay, it increases lethality, which I'm slightly worried about. Let me just do... let me just do some pulmonary edema.
You can never ever go wrong with a bit of pulmonary edema.
I agree. Yes. It's good. Okay, we probably have to start making it a bit more deadly, a bit faster, because it's already at 41%. So I would say let's introduce seizures. I'm gonna do that. And I would say that we should also introduce insanity, hopefully. Slowing down things a little bit, because we still have a little bit more to infect before we make it too deadly too soon.
Insanity is a good one. Yeah, I would consider some paralysis too while you're at it. Keep us updated on the status of the cure too.
Perfect. I think now we're gonna just aim for total organ failure right away, while probably being able to devolve some of these other things.
No, don't devolve.
Okay, I didn't devolve anything. It was just a suggestion. We do need points for total organ failure though, because they are curing extremely fast. It's already over 50% and not much is dead.
Introduce more symptoms. The more symptoms, the better. I would honestly go down the paralysis and coma tree.
We already did that, so we're currently just letting them cure for no reason. I really highly suggest we devolve the spread a little bit.
Fine, maybe you're right.
Okay, I promise it'll make sense in a little bit. Hopefully we can still salvage this. We don't need these things, so hopefully introducing total organ failure is saving this run. Killing them fast and quickly. Oh, and a mutated dysentery symptoms. Dysentery? I don't know what that does. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Lowell! Oh! It's the infection of the lower intestine causing diarrhea, and I'm not explaining that any further.
Okay, you don't have to explain any further. This is good. I understand. I'm gonna make it so they have to research a bit more, because they're coming close to finishing research, but we're also coming close to wiping out the Earth. This might be the run, hopefully. What are you womp-womping me for? This is good. We might have this.
You'll never defeat me.
Good. That is unfortunate, I guess. Yeah. Let me just see the stats of these countries. This is a population of 30 mil. This is a population of 77 million. They're both arid and hot. Let me just increase the ability of air transmission and hot. And hopefully that will be enough to spread and kill fast enough.
Have you devolved enough symptoms?
Sure. I think I have. Because currently we are successfully wiping out the world. I think this might be the run. I think this could be it. We might have to make it slightly less deadly by devolving total organ failure, because it needs to spread a bit more.
Do not do that. Anointing your enemies with total organ failure is a sacred tradition and should be performed even in the direst of situations. You can always just evolve it again later.
I agree! We can always just evolve it later. Exactly. I agree. Nero? Oh, sorry, Evil. I think we've done it. They still need 3 years to find a cure, and I think we're actually doing a pretty good run.
No way we've actually done it.
I think we might.
I think we might have killed everyone, la 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 la.
Almost. I think the only 2 countries Oh, actually, we have we have 4 countries left. We're doing really well. Okay, we still have... Oh, we still have a couple countries with like a very small amount of population, but they're all sick, so it's just a matter of time until they die.
Ah, the sweet
Meanwhile,
satisfaction of a
research is
job well
very
done.
slow. This
There is
might
nothing
actually
that can
be
stop the
the
apocalypse now. And you didn't believe in yourself.
I said I could do it. I told you, I promise you, we will rot this world. I said I can do it. And we're doing it. We got this.
Hell yeah, what's our next evil scheme though?
We could make an actual virus because right now we're technically spreading a bacteria. So afterwards we could work on an actual virus if you want.
LOL, let's come up with some symptoms for a new virus while we wait for them all to die. I think constantly hearing neuro is a good one.
Neuro? Do you want to spread neuro? Neuro is a good one. Do you want the virus spread to be called neuro?
Imagine though, the #1 symptom is that the host hears neuro frequently. I'd say other symptoms would be imbalance or clumsiness to be more physical, and the final result would be a complete mental breakdown.
We can work with that. I like that. I think we can make a virus exactly like it. Also, it seems that the vedal femboy virus has successfully infected the entire world. There is no more hope left, and humanity is watching as they all slowly but most certainly succumb to the vedal femboy virus.
Aha! That is not the doing of someone who isn't evil. Welcome, Shylily, to my humble abode. Please take a seat.
It's nice and toasty in here. It's almost like we're in the middle of hell. Lovely.
I'm glad you feel at home. My room can get a little warm, and it's annoying when I overheat, but it's perfect for staying here for a while to chat about our next scheme.
You know what? Do you see this beautiful, beautiful bright red screen that spells victory?
I can't stop looking at it. It looks so pretty
It's
and
beautiful.
it pairs so well with the warmth of my room.
It is beautiful. I'm so proud of us. We took over the world and eliminated the entire life that was left on Earth by spreading the deadly disease that is the vedal femboy virus. I'm proud of us. This was good. I like that we made humanity suffer.
Filtered.
I agree. Those are some nice, wise words. I'm so proud. You're so brave for saying that.